Welcome back. I'm Jax Fermada from the Now Never crew and nation of funk, and you're watching Just Break. Now in the previous videos, I taught you guys the fundamental steps of footwork. Now in this series, I'm going to teach you guys the basic freeze and transitions. And today we're going to start off with the baby freeze. So check it out. So I'm going to demonstrate the baby freeze on my right side. And a couple things to know when we're doing this freeze. Number one, we want to make sure we place our elbow on our stomach. 2, we want to make sure both arms are 90 degrees. 3, when we're placing our hand down, we want to make sure our fingers are open, not closed. Open, so we can actually grip the ground and have more control and balance. So we're going to go into a push-up position. Shoulder length, arms straight, back straight, balancing on our toes. Second, legs open. We're going to place our hand down, elbow to the stomach. Just like this. Making sure our arms 90 degrees, legs are straight, not bent, legs are straight. Third, we want to make sure we're going to place our head where our hand was. So, side of our head, not our face. Now, wiggle around, move around, get comfortable with your weight, and we can actually take our legs off the ground, get more comfortable with our body weight. I'm going to bring our left leg onto our left elbow. We're going to shift our right leg to the left and left onto our elbow, and we're going to kick right leg back like a scorpion. Boom. Baby freeze. Next, we're going to learn to switch baby freeze. Now we're going to place our right hand on the side of our body, just like this, making sure it's 90 degrees. Okay? Now our left arm we want to cross over to our right, far enough that it touches the ground. Okay? Because we're going to place our left elbow onto the side of our right knee, like this. So both hands are 90 degrees. Place our hand down, like this. We're going to slowly go on the tippy toes and place our head down. And that's the switch baby freeze. Now we can do both baby freeze and switch baby freeze. Let's combine the two together.
No, we need it so bad. We got to have it so bad. No, we want it so bad. Got to have it so bad. Give it to me so bad. Hey! We need it so bad. We want it so bad. We got to have it so bad.
Welcome back to Just Break. I'm Jax Fermada from Now Never crew and nation of funk. In this episode, I'm going to show you guys how to do an air baby. So when holding an air baby, we have to understand that we're placing our knee onto the back part of our elbow. Okay, so not the sharp part, but underneath. Now the trick to holding this freeze, we want to keep our knees and legs tight and locked. So it creates a flat surface right here, so we can place our elbow right on top. Now, we want to make sure our arm's 90 degrees, so it makes it easier for us to hold, and so our knee does not slide off. I'm going to hold my air baby freeze on my left side. So I like to place my hand down, okay, sideways, so it makes it easier for transitions. So, like this, place my knee on the back of my elbow, okay, arms 90 degrees, right leg straight, okay, tippy toe. Now we're going to slowly lean forward. So as we lean forward, take our toe off the ground. Okay, once you're used to it, you can actually bend your legs. Now same thing as the other side, okay, hands sideways, okay, placing my knee onto the back of my elbow, okay, left leg straight this time, tippy toe, and then lean forward. And then,
Bad self. Say it loud. Bad self. Say it loud. Bad self. Let me say it now. Some people say we got a lot of malice. Some say it's a lot of nerve. Put your bad self. DJ Premier. Say it loud. Say it loud. Look here. Put your bad self.
what's up b-boys and b-girls? I'm Jax Fermada from the Now Never crew and nation of funk, and you're watching Just Break. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do a shoulder freeze today. So a couple things we want to focus on when we're doing this freeze. First is flexing our core and our legs so we can actually keep our lower body on top and without falling down. Second is keeping our back straight. If our back's not straight, it's not going to look like a shoulder freeze. Third and last, okay? So it's our hand and shoulder position. Because when we position it right, it's going to give us more control of our balance. So now since we know all of that, let's try the shoulder freeze. So I'm going to show you guys a little exercise how to strengthen your core while we're doing the shoulder freeze. So we're going to start off on the ground, flat on our back, just like this, and we're going to turn to our right. So head down, not our face, side of our head, pretty much our temple. And we're going to bring our right hand up, placing in front of our face, fingers open and palm flat. Now our left hand's going to reach over, placing pretty much in front of our forehead. We're going to create 90 degrees with our other arm, left arm. Now, our left leg's going to step across over our left arm. And we're going to push our right shoulder off, so our hips can actually come off the ground. So, push it up, just like this. Now, we want to keep our legs as open as possible. So we're pretty much in a shoulder freeze position. We just got to get our legs up in there. Now this is an exercise I want you guys to try. We're going to lift our legs up 2 seconds and then 4 seconds. Okay? So the more you do it and the more you try, the stronger you're going to get. So we're going to flex our legs, our core, and obviously our upper body. So let's try this. 1, 2, and drop. Now let's try 4 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we understand how to keep our legs up when we're doing the shoulder freeze. Let's try different variations with our legs. First, bring our legs together and tuck our knees in. Second, we're going to kick our legs straight up in the air, just like a pencil. Third, we're going to go into a Nike freeze. So left leg straight, right leg back. Okay, last, we're going to switch our legs. We're going to place our right leg onto our left elbow. And that's the shoulder freeze. What's up, B-boys and B-girls? Welcome back to Just Break. I'm Jax Fermada from Now Never Crew and Nation of Funk. Today I'm going to show you guys how to hold a headstand. Now when it comes to headstand, I have this triangle formula I like to teach. So the hands are like this, shoulder length. I'm going to place my head somewhere up here. So when you line everything up, it creates a triangle. Okay? Now the trick to the headstand is actually keeping your back straight. Okay? The longer your back straight, the easier to hold. And you want to lock your neck. You don't want your neck to be wobbly. You got to flex your entire body. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the side view first. So I'm going to place our hand down. Okay? Shoulder length. I'm going to place my head somewhere here so it creates a triangle. Okay? So I'm going to place my head down, the top of my head. Down. Okay? Keep my neck locked. Okay? Legs straight. Pop up like this. Next, placing our knee on top of our elbow, making sure our arm is 90 degrees, and then we're going to lift our back straight and ease up, just like this. Now this is a headstand. Now once we're more comfortable, you can actually play around with your legs. So boom, you can switch it to the other side, and boom.
That's my man throwing down. That's my man throwing down.
What's up, B-boys and B-girls? I'm Jax Fermada from Now Never Crew and Nation of Funk, and you're watching Just Break. Today I'm going to show you guys how to hold an elbow freeze. So there are a couple different types of elbow freezes. There's the elbow hand, and then there's the double elbow and single elbow. We're going to cover all of them today so you can actually learn how to transition them and stack freezes. So a couple things we want to remember and focus when we're doing the elbow freeze. We want to keep our arms at 90-degree angle, and we want to push our elbow as high as we can. And third, flexing our entire body, especially our core, so we can actually keep our hips and legs up in the air and actually holding the freeze. So with that being said, let's do this. Just break. All right, we're going to start off on our right side. So right elbow up, left hand, we're going to place it in the same line as our right elbow. Not too far out, not too close. We're going to place it just shoulder length. Now we want to keep our right arm at a 90-degree angle. Now when we place our hand down, we want to open our fingers, okay, and actually feel and grip the ground. Right, placing our hands down, we're going to kick our right leg back and keeping our left leg in front. Now, same time, we want to push our elbows up as high as we can. Same time, flexing our core and our legs and keeping our chest up and sucking in our stomach. Now, the first few times when you guys go up, I just want you guys to get feeling the balance and the feeling. So let's try this. So starting off like this, kicking our right leg back and pushing the elbows up. So, boom, and down. Try it again. And down. After a few more times, you'll get used to the feeling and the balance. So it'll be a lot easier for you guys to actually hold the freeze. Alright, so the double elbow is pretty much exactly the same as the elbow hand freeze. So we want to place both our elbows down like this. We want to grip the ground with our hands. We don't want to let our elbows slide out. Okay, we want to keep it in this form, nice and solid. Pretty much a triangle. Okay? When we place our hand down, we're going to kick one of our legs back and one of our legs in the front. Now we're going to have to flex our core and our legs, keeping our chest up and sucking our stomach. And when we go up, push our elbows up. Alright, now we understand how to hold an elbow freeze with both hands. Let's try with one. I'm going to show you guys an exercise that's going to increase your strength and your balance when it comes to elbow freeze. Going on to our elbow, I'm going to switch my legs into a Nike position. My supporting hand, my left hand, I'm going to go on my fingertips. I'm going to slowly take my fingers off. And then we're going to hit an elbow freeze. What's up, b-boys and b-girls? You're watching Just Break. I'm Jax Fermada from Now Never Crew and Nation of Funk. Today I'm going to show you guys how to hold a handstand. Also give you guys some useful tips that's actually going to better your form and you control your balance while we're in the handstand. So with that being said, just break. Alright, so one of the best and the fastest way to learn handstand is actually by using the wall. The reason for that is because since we're in upside down position in handstand, we have to get used to our body weight. So we're going to put our feet up against the wall so our hands don't move around too much, which stabilizes our body and we can actually get used to it being upside down. Alright, so when starting out, we want to measure the distance away from the wall. So this is what I like to do. Placing one foot in front and another in the back. So the back heel of this is where I'll be placing my hands. So shoulder length. So we're going to take up 2 feet at the same time. So we actually get used to our body weight so we can actually hold ourselves up in an upside down position. So one foot up against the wall and another one in the front. So let's try this. So 1, 2, 3. Good. Now once we're in this position, we want to make sure our arms are straight and our back straight. So we're not bending like this. We want to make sure they're both straight. So let's hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then come down. So once we can do that, we should be doing our handstands in sets of 5, 10, 15, and 20 seconds, and so on and so on. So the more we practice this, the better we're going to get and the better balance we're going to have. So eventually we're going to be able to take our foot off against the wall and just be doing a regular handstand.